A dynamic and gifted actress, the legendary Sally Field has graced the world with her portrayal of unforgettable characters for more than 40 years in such memorable successes as Gidget, Norma Ray, Forrest Gump, ER, and Brothers and Sisters. Sally was born in Pasadena, raised in the San Fernando Valley, and attended Birmingham High School in Van Nuys. Her stepfather was a stuntman turned actor, Jock Mahoney, and her mother Margaret was an actress, planning the idea of acting as a career in Sally from a very young age.
Well, I believe that actors have only to call on who they are, everything that they are from the time that they're born. And I think that I'm a very complicated, dark person. I've hidden it carefully behind an exterior that was taught to me, and then I found the stage, and it saved my life. I had just graduated from high school, and my grades were not exactly wonderful because I was always in the drama department. I thought, well, I will go to a junior college, and then I will go someplace else, and I will become very educated, and then I will turn into Katharine Hepburn, because surely that was the only difference between us, was an education.
But that summer, she auditioned for a role that would catapult her into a full-time acting career.
I thought I was the world's greatest actor. I'd just come from high school, and I was the star of the drama department. Give me those pages, you know. And it was like, fine, move out of the way.
She landed the title role in Gidget.
See before you meet, Gidget. For 15.5 years, my life was a complete and total ick. But then, on the 23rd of June, two things happened. I fell in love with two things. Jeff, my moon doggy, and surfing.
On the heels of Gidget's success, Sally stepped into another signature role as the Flying Nun.
The wind lifts me up like this, you see. Now I can go down like this, and I go off that way. Or I can go down like this, and I go off that way.
During this time, Sally attended the Actors Studio in Los Angeles to hone her craft under the direction of Lee Strasberg.
It was one of the turning points of my life. If not, I mean, right up there with having children. Because we were to do this scene for 10 minutes, Lee let the scene go on for 45 minutes. I remember sitting in the corner waiting for him to say whatever he was going to say, and he said to me something that gave me the strength to be who I am today. He said, "You were quite brilliant."
Sally garnered acclaim for her role in the TV movie Sybil, playing a young woman with multiple personalities. Sally then transitioned to feature films, becoming a big screen star in the widely popular Smokey and the Bandit movies.
Of course, part of me said, oh, no, 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 I can't do that. I'm a serious actor, and I have to do Medea next, and after that I'm going to do... And then the other part of me didn't know what I was going to do next, and didn't know how I would hold on, and I had 2 kids now.
Well, what are we going to do when we get home?
Go to bed. For a week.
Good idea.
And sleep.
Want to bet?
Though her success continued, Sally desired to further prove her skills. With these aspirations, she took on more dramatic roles. This turn not only brought about more memorable characters, but also critical acclaim and honors. She won her first Oscar in 1980 for Norma Ray.
And said, I sinned and I done wrong and I'm sorry, and I ask for God to forgive me. Now, I want to see what this church stands for. I want to see if you'll stand up in that pulpit and say there ought to be justice, there ought to be a union. And if you're smitten and you rise up and the Lord will be on your side. And if you don't, and I say there ain't nothing good for me in that church.
Her second Oscar came in 1985. And while the performance in Places in the Heart secured her the award, it was her acceptance speech that secured her place as an icon.
This time I feel it, and I can't deny the fact that you like me. Right now, you like me.
Continued success for Sally gave audiences more unforgettable and award-winning roles in Steel Magnolias, Mrs. Doubtfire, and Forrest Gump.
What's my destiny, Mom?
You're gonna have to figure that out for yourself. Life is a box of chocolates, Forrest. You never know what you're gonna get.
Recently, Sally has returned more prominently to the small screen. She won an Emmy for her recurring role on ER.
I did the best I could. I took care of you and Eric all by myself.
Excuse me, Mom. We took care of you.
You always had a place to stay and food to eat and clothes to wear. I worked hard for that.
When you were on your meds.
I tried hard to be a good mother. I tried every day. Abby, can you listen to me? There is a lot of me in you. I see it.
And another for her starring role on ABC's Brothers and Sisters.
Even last year, even with William's death, amidst it all, there was always this sense of reason to it. But not with this. This time, there's only pain.
Sally also broadened her skills by making her television directorial debut in 1996 with The Christmas Tree. In 2000, Sally directed Beautiful, starring Minnie Driver. Sally Field has revealed the deepest parts of herself in brilliant performances that move millions to laughter and tears, making her a luminous star of the valley.